They called it a curse so powerful. It was said to kill anyone who disturbed the sleep of a forgotten king. In 1922, the world changed forever. After centuries of searching, archaeologist Howard Carter finally discovered the sealed tomb of Tutankhamun, a 3,000-year-old Egyptian pharaoh buried in the Valley of the Kings. The moment the tomb was opened, Carter held up a candle and looked inside. He saw gold, treasures untouched for millennia, a royal chamber frozen in time, and behind all of it, the sarcophagus of the boy king. But soon after that moment, strange things began to happen. Lord Carnarvon, the man who funded the expedition, was the first to die. He fell ill suddenly and died of an infection that doctors couldn't explain. At the exact moment he died, all lights went out in Cairo, and thousands of miles away in England, his dog howled and dropped dead the same night. Newspapers around the world wrote one headline: "The curse of the pharaoh strikes." But it didn't stop there. Within a few years, over a dozen people involved with the tomb mysteriously died. A radiologist who examined the mummy, a visitor who only watched the opening, a member of parliament who ignored warnings. Even Carter's own canary was killed by a cobra, a sacred symbol of Egyptian kings. Every death added fuel to the legend. People said the tomb had a warning written on the door: "Death shall come on swift wings to him who disturbs the peace of the king." Scientists claimed it was coincidence. Some blamed toxic fungus inside the tomb. Others blamed ancient bacteria sealed for thousands of years. But believers said something else. Tutankhamun was a pharaoh, a god on earth, and disturbers of his eternal rest would suffer the consequences. Yet the strangest part is this: Howard Carter, the man who touched everything inside the tomb, lived for years after and died of natural causes. Some say the king spared him. Others say the curse chooses who it wants. Even today, almost a century later, the legend still stands. A boy king buried in silence, a tomb untouched for 3,000 years, and a series of deaths that no one can fully explain. Maybe it was science, maybe it was a warning. Maybe some doors in history were never meant to be opened. But one truth remains: those who disturbed Tutankhamun's tomb paid a price.